Hey guys, I know this review is late, really late. I'm so sorry. I usually have these at least by the Sunday, but it's already like, I don't know what day it is for this review to go up, but by the time I'm recording this part of the review, I'm editing it all and putting it up right there and then. I'm so sorry it's late. I've been really busy getting stuff ready for the channel. I've been hardcore rendering Persona 4 Arena Ultimax because I finally finished it all and I want to get it done and uploaded and never have to fucking play it again unless it's for, like, fighting with my friends and, like, tournaments. Other than that, Danganronpa 2 has taken my time, too, because I wanted to record more and then let them know, blah, 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 getting Catherine ready, trying to get back into Kingdom Hearts 2. I've been trying my best to do stuff for the channel, so obviously this review ended up being late, although I'm actually really hyped for this review because this review is going to be a really big review for me, because I never thought I'd review this, but obviously you saw the title, you'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes, because I recorded what was supposed to be in this review a few days ago, so, sorry, hope you guys have a lot of patience. I'm going to try my best to fix my schedule and get back to every Friday. Maybe here. Now this review might be kinda late because I'm recording this pretty late in the week, so if it's late, I'm sorry. Welcome back to my anime reviews. Basically every week I'll try to review an anime and watch it for you guys. Now things are getting intense today as I'm going to be reviewing a total of 220 episodes, an anime that has 5 seasons in the first run, an anime that I usually say that I won't review, but this is something that I'm choosing to do as I really liked it. And even though it's been reviewed over and over again, here's my review of the original Naruto series. Whew! I'm even including literally every filler episode here. This review is going to be much longer than usual, and it'll be done in a different type of pace than usual. I'm going to be separating things by season. If it's even different than that season, then let's get to it. I watch this anime in both English dubbed and subbed. Both are awesome. Like usual, I'll only be explaining the main points of these anime, like the animations, characters, story, setting, relationships, voice acting, music, and the genre. And we're going to start with the genre. This anime is big-time action adventure fantasy. Obviously, it's hardcore shonen, but I can see it appealing to girls, ninjas, duh. Now for the setting. The setting is somewhere known as the Ninja World. This Ninja World has different provinces and with special characteristics. These include the Land of Fire, Land of Wind, Land of Lightning, Land of Earth, Land of Water, and many more. Each land has a very special main city where the leader of the land resides and multiple clans reside as well. Now, not everyone is a ninja, but those who choose to be learn how to at school and are taught how to fight using physical attacks known as taijutsu, magical attacks known as ninjutsu, and illusionary attacks known as genjutsu. These are all learned and used by chakra, which is produced by people to activate these attacks. But not everyone can use some ninjutsu, as some people have special affinities with all 5 elements that are available, known as wind, lightning, earth, fire, and water. Some people can only use 1 or 2, whereas some might be lucky to use 3 or even all. Although if you can use multiple types, you can use both at the same time to create a special type of ninjutsu known as Kekkei Genkai. But they don't apply to everyone. Kekkei Genkai work for those who have the blood of someone who is able to use it. For example, a kid born from a family that can use both earth and water style jutsu, and they create wood style jutsu. The kid would be able to use it as well as long as he has the chakra and mental capacity. But some Kekkei Genkai don't even relate to the elements. Some are jutsu specific in the eye that activate it, or even manipulation of one's bones, etc. Ninjas take work by the leader of the village and help those who need it, but some villagers want power, so they target some villages and try to take it over. Now ninjas have a ranking system, from shit to best. It is Genin, Chunin, Jonin, and then there are different types of ninja, like medical ninja, they're just there to heal, and those who are known as the Anbu, which are basically an assassination squad. There are also rogue ninja who aren't part of a village and just do what they feel like. These guys are usually on wanted posters and stuff. Then there are people known as Jinchuriki. But if you thought the weirdest thing in this world were ninjas, then you are wrong. There are fiction monsters, beasts, insects, and then there are tailed beasts. The tailed beasts, a total of 9, are the most powerful and destructive thing in the world, and without it being controlled, they would just go on a rampage. The idea of Jinchurikis was to counter these beasts. Jinchuriki become a host to these beasts inside them. They don't change anything about them or anything. Moreover, they become a seal type thing, taking power from the tailed beast whenever, as long as the beast was okay with it, which they aren't most of the time. I think that sums everything up. Now for the characters. This anime has like 5 seasons and a total of 220 episodes. Explaining every character would be the hardest thing to do, but I'm gonna cut it down to 4 different people to talk about. First is Naruto Uzumaki, our star of the anime. He is an orphan, doesn't know his parents, and lives by himself, but chooses to become a ninja and then become the Hokage, the leader of the village, because he is disrespected and hated by the village since he is the host of the Nine-Tailed Fox, one of the most powerful and evil-tailed beasts, not by choice, may I add. He wants to make everyone acknowledge him as a person and not the tailed beast inside him. He wants respect and fights for it. He may be silly, but he does it to get attention. He fights for what he believes in and does anything he can for those he cares about, since his motto is to never go back on his word. That's his ninja way. Second is Sasuke Uchiha, also an orphan. I see a trend here. His whole family was massacred in one night, and he becomes a ninja so he can find out who did it and get revenge for his loved ones. When I say his whole family, I literally mean all of the Uchihas in the world were all murdered in one night. I can see where his passion comes from. He's a ninja prodigy, being able to use ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu very easily. All he cares about is his objective, but that changes over time, but I digress. Third is Sakura Haruno, the useless one. When I say that, I mean she's useless. She was the normal one out of all 4 characters here that I'll be explaining, and she has a big time crush on Sasuke. But then again, all the girls in this anime do. Her knowledge on everything is large, but she has no practical skills to speak of. She's literally a girl in love trying to get a guy to like her for the whole fucking anime. So useless. And fourth is Kakashi Atake, the other 3 sensei. He leads the group of 3 getting ninjas on missions and shit given to them by the Hokage. He is kinda lazy, he's always trying to read his books, but when it comes to his comrades, he's always there. He's lost friends before, and he promises he won't let any more of his comrades die as long as he's around to help. We never see his face. Only his eyes, his hair, and nose. We will never ever see his mouth. Story time! This anime story is kinda confusing, but I'll split it up into lots of parts here. If you want to skip the animations, click over here. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's go. Season 1, episodes 1 to 35 are just introductory episodes. They're there just to get you to like the characters, get used to them, and connect with them. Basically, this season is like the Zabuza arc, an arc where the main 4 face off a rogue murderous ninja, and the start of the Chunin exam arc, where the Genin try to become higher level ninjas by going through different intense trials while having to fight other ninjas from other villages after. Season 2, episodes 36 to 83, a continuation of the Chunin exam arc, where you realize people you thought were friends were actually foes and shit goes down. Literally, a tailed beast battle goes down, Kakashi has a fight with Sasuke's older brother, the guy who slaughtered his whole family. Holy shit! They find out that he's after Naruto and the tailed beast? Holy shit! They end this season with Naruto meeting Itachi as a cliffhanger. Season 3, episodes 84 to 131, where you finally find out what happened when Sasuke's family was slaughtered. Naruto learns his most powerful move with a lot of complications, and after finding out how much stronger Naruto is than him, realizing he doesn't have as much power than he needs to defeat his brother, Sasuke leaves to join Orochimaru, the evil fuckboy who promised Sasuke power. Naruto and friends chase after them, and one after the other they stay behind to defeat Orochimaru's henchmen, and eventually it ends up just being Sasuke and Naruto. They start their initial battle, both fighting for different reasons. Sasuke fights so he can leave and become stronger, and Naruto fights to bring his best friend back home. Sasuke then proclaims that he will fight like his life depends on it, and will fight to kill Naruto out of respect for his best friend. Season 4, episodes 132 to 185, starts with the actual battle between Naruto and Sasuke, Naruto finally unlocking the Nine-Tails power, and Sasuke using the curse mark he was given by Orochimaru to its 2nd level, and they fight like they need to kill. Sasuke eventually overpowers Naruto, leaves, and joins Orochimaru. Naruto is rescued and taken home by Kakashi, and he apologizes to Sakura, who he promised he would bring back Sasuke back for. The rest of the season is Naruto and Sakura going on missions with other ninjas, trying to get leads on where Sasuke and Orochimaru are, and just filler basically. Season 5, episodes 186 to 220 are all filler until around episode 22, where both Sakura and Ino decide to learn medical ninjutsu, and Naruto decides to leave on a 3-year training trip with his new sensei and friend of the Hokage, Jiraiya. hoping to become more powerful so he can defeat those who are after his nine-tailed beast, and try to bring back Sasuke back to the Hidden Leaf Village. Holy shit, that was a lot. Let's move on. Now for the animations. These animations, for how old they are pretty good. They even had special art styles during the bigger fights, and that was just amazing. I love it. Now for the voice actors. These Japanese voice actors are pretty amazing, memorable, nice to hear. The English voice actors are even more amazing. Naruto's voice actor is great, so is Kakashi's and Sakura's. Heck, Yuri Lowenthal, the guy who voices Yosuke from Persona 4, voices Sasuke, and that is just amazing. They even had amazing voices for the side characters, and that is what makes it awesome. Now for the music. 9 fucking openings and countless number of endings, like holy shit. All 9 openings are freaking great, no lie. Some endings were okay, they were pretty unnoticeable in comparison to the openings. The soundtrack was great too. Definitely search some of this music up and buy some of it because it is literally music art in musical form. Now for the rating part of these reviews, as a rating is split into 5 different categories: the voice acting, animation, story, characters, and overall enjoyability. And of course, we start with voice acting, 20 out of 20. These voice actors were amazing. They fit who they played very well and were very memorable. I have no hate here. Animations, 19 out of 20. Yes, I do love these animations a lot, and they were really good for how old they are. They just aren't as good as what can be done nowadays, so it lost 1 point there. I still love them though. Story, 16 out of 20. Okay, so for the story, I scored it by each season having 4 points each. Season 1 got 4 out of 4, great introductory season. Season 2 got 4 out of 4 as well, since the plot thickened in such a nice way and even became even more intense as a show than you actually thought it would be. Season 3 got 4 out of 4 too, because things were played out in such an amazing way, it was just too good. Season 4 got 3 out of 4 because the start of this season was good and some of the filler was funny, but eventually dragged out too long for my liking. Season 5 got 1 out of 4 because, like I said, the fillers dragged out too long, but the ending was very nice and had a proper opening for the second series to pick up from. Characters, 15 out of 20. I liked a lot of these characters. The mains were really pretty cool, other than Sakura. She was literally only there to want Sasuke's thing. Literally. I also liked the side characters like Rock Lee, Neji, Hinata, and etc. Even the villains like Orochimaru, Gaara, Kabuto. They were likable characters who even got background stories too. The problem was that some characters would show up for like 3 episodes and then disappear, even though they might be really likable. It was sad, but whatever. Enjoyability, 15 out of 20. Ask anybody if they watched all 220 episodes of the original Naruto series, and even if they are fans of Naruto, they will probably say no. Why? Because most people skip what is known as filler hell by us anime users. Basically, 2 full seasons of filler drains a guy, the last 2 seasons, and it eventually gets tiring to watch, so you end up skipping them until there's actual plot. I watched every single episode, and I'll say right now that it wasn't worth it at all. I watched seasons 1 to 4. I liked season 1 to 4-ish, but mid-season 4, it was just too much of a hassle. Some of the fillers were okay, but some of them were just downright horrid. I recommend just skipping them. Not worth watching the fillers, I swear to God. Overall score, 85 out of 100, 85%. This anime is draining to watch. I watch like 10 episodes a day since I decided I want to review it, and I'll say it is an amazing anime, but filler hell ain't worth shit. An A grade for this anime. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the description there should be a link to watch it free on Crunchyroll. Note that some of the episodes are only premium, like some of the cooler episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Scott maybe out. See you guys next time.